friends. Welcome in. If you are watching this part of my tutorial today, you're most likely watching the replay. If you don't see the little red live icon up in the top left of your screen, that means you're watching me on replay. If so, I'd love for you to leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here. And as always, if you have any questions and you're watching on the replay and you can't ask me live, or you're interested in anything that you see that I make, please send me a private message. Most often, my things are either available for sale or I can reproduce them. Some things like frosting and like piney Glitterville inspired tree, I won't be reproducing them, but most of my stuff I do. Hi, Christine. Hi, Laura. Welcome, girls. Welcome in. All right, I'm going to tag us and share us and do the back office stuff while we're waiting for some friends to hop on. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. It looks good to me, but on your end, it could look different. Let me know. And people may trickle in because I'm hopping on a few minutes early because Debbie finished early and I was ready to go, which is unusual for me because you guys know I'm not a morning person. So usually on Wednesday mornings, I am scrambling to get in here like 1 minute before 11 and get ready to go. But for some reason, I was up before my alarm went off this morning. Hi, Robin. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Mary. Welcome. I guess if you need me to adjust anything, camera or volume, I have the volume up as high as it'll go. Just let me know. Just let me know. We'll get started in a few minutes. I want to share these again really quick because I will be packaging, bubble wrapping these and shipping them off later today to their new homes. This one is Penelope, my little puppy love girl. She's been adopted and she's going to live with someone. Hey, Stephanie. Hi, Jeanette. She's going to live with her new mama up in Connecticut. You could hardly do tail. And her little collar with her little heart. She's so cute. I love her sweet face. And Pinky and Pete have been adopted. And they're going to live at their new home. Susan, yes, I see you typing Debbie and I'm saying Debbie. Pinky and Pete. And that is blue Hawaiian sweet glitter. Isn't it so pretty? Susan, you have been MIA, my friends. And I miss your sweet face. And I miss your beautiful, crafty inspiration. I know, guys, sometimes life just gets in the way. And the holidays. I don't know about you guys, but the holidays kicked my behind this year. The holidays kicked my behind. You guys, Facebook is doing weird things. Debbie said the same thing. Facebook has been acting weird for me the past couple of days. I have no comments coming on my phone. And I have intermittent comments coming on my laptop because I've watched Michelle, Crafty Ma'am, and Debbie so far this morning. And on my laptop, it keeps freezing. Cuckoo crazy, right? Yeah. I felt like immediately after the holidays, I was stressed because I had to get all my Christmas down. And once I got all that down, I didn't even put all of my winter up that I normally put up, you guys. I have just been so tired and so lazy. And I know I'm a year older than last year, but you guys, yeah, the struggle is real. All right, well, we're going to get started. Thank you. Hi, Heidi. Welcome. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone that follows my business page. I want to make sure I'm going back, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Christine, Laura, Robin, Mary, Jeanette, Stephanie, Heidi, Susan. That noise is Bailey. She's in the background. I know, guys, this is Christmas, but it's so warm. It's like fleece on the inside and a brushed cotton, almost velour on the outside, and it's so warm. Are the kids off of school today? I keep looking outside. There's 4 boys that just rode by on their bicycles. Kids off of school today? I mean, we don't have snow. I live on the coast in North Carolina. Hi, Diane. Hi, Nancy. So it wouldn't be a snow day. And I know Monday was Martin Luther's, so they were off. Is it winter break? No, it's too soon to be winter break. It was just Christmas. I don't know. Maybe they're year-round. Who knows? All right. So our challenge today, not lazy at all. I'm just tired, Debbie. I'm just tired. And I took a good 10 days off in between Christmas and New Year's. I didn't even set foot in my craft room. I got off social media. I did not do lives. I just needed that time to recharge my batteries. I don't know. It's probably the winter blues. I probably have the winter blues, guys. So I feel like that's a thing. All right. Time for hot cocoa is the challenge this week. So I grabbed one of those cute little mini wooden boards from Hobby Lobby. And of course I painted it pink. I gave it a couple coats, painted the backside once and the top 2 coats over the weekend to let it dry. So we could do our thing today and it all would be dry. All right, so hot cocoa. Oh my God, there's a girl walking outside. I have a big metal Frosty the Snowman out in front by my palm tree. And it was so windy yesterday, it blew it over. And it's big. It's probably about this tall. So it's probably 4 foot tall and it's a little bit heavy and I have stones on it. Thank you for sprinkling, Susan. I appreciate you so much. And it was so windy, it blew it over. So I had to go outside and pick it up right before this. And I froze my patooties off. It's like in the 40s, guys. Anything below 50 is freezing tundra to me. Hi, Maricela. How are you? All right, so I took this little styrofoam ball and I took my heat tool. This is a 2-inch styrofoam ball, guys. And I took my heat tool out in the garage and shaved the top and the bottom off because I want it to sit flat. And then it's hot cocoa, so we want the top to be flat as well. All right, so that's Bailey. She's got a new toy. Can you guys hear it? She's possessed. When I give her new toys, she's possessed. She has to work on them until she chews a hole in them and pulls out all of the stuffing in the squeaker. She's literally possessed until she gets all of that situation out. It's her mission in life when she gets a new toy. Let me see if I could get it from her, if she's gonna grab. Can Mommy show? Can I show your toy? Okay. She's already got a hole in the head. She's working on it. Doing good, Maricela. Doing good. All right, let's wake this clay up. It's sleepy and cold. Let's wake it up. We'll roll it out. We're gonna cover our styrofoam ball. And I'm gonna do something cute. You guys know I love Minnie. So this is gonna be a mini little set. Hi, Holly, how are you? But I have a few cute little ideas, And then my partner in the 12 o'clock spot, Christine from I'm Snow Crafty, is not going to be on today. She has a family thing today. So there's no one in the 12 o'clock spot. So I'm just brainstorming. Debbie, if you want me to keep going, I can. I can finish my project from yesterday. Daphne, the little pink snow lady. just to fill the time spot a little. And then in the 1 o'clock spot is Maureen, my friend Maureen, Home for Every Season. The graphic is on my page, guys, so if you get lost along the way today, you can hop on my page and take a peek at the graphic and figure out where you are in the lineup. We have a great lineup today, and like I said, the challenge is time for hot cocoa, because guys, right? It's that time of year. I find myself sitting on the couch at night and having hot cocoa and cookies. And then I wonder why I can't lose any weight. Stuffed pink tumbler. Polyfill all over, right? Yeah. Yep. She gets on a mission in life when she gets a new toy to rip them apart. All right, this is the bumbly kind of styrofoam, guys. So I don't need to add any glue. It will grab onto the clay. So we're going to turn it upside down and form this around the clay. Oh, Angie, hi. Squishy here. Squishy here. We're covering this tiny little styrofoam ball. You guys know I love tiny, but sometimes tiny is a little challenging to hear. Oh, she got that little plastic crinkly thing. She pulled most of it out. Okay, let mommy get that because that's yucky. It's yucky. She got the crinkle out. And then I have to supervise her, guys, when she's doing that because I don't want her to accidentally finish the snow girl. Jenna purchased Daphne. I named her Daphne. And she purchased it, but the parts and pieces had to dry overnight, and I said that I would finish her up the next day that I had time. If it's okay with Debbie, I can keep going after I finish this hot cocoa charcuterie board. All right, I'm taking much too long to cover this, guys. Debbie knows I'm slow in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I keep waiting for like a 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon spot to open up so I can switch with someone. Because I feel like when I go live on Wednesdays, it takes me like 15 minutes to just start my brain. All right, this is way too much clay. So we're going to trim it off. And I'm going pretty close. I just need enough to just kind of wrap around the bottom. We don't really care what the bottom looks like because we're not going to see it. We're actually going to put this on a base and it won't be seen. So I just want enough. Daphne, right? She came out super cute. I was going to keep her, but I got contacted by Jenna, who said she wanted to adopt her. And I told my husband, I'm like, oh, I'm so sad she sold. He's like, well, just make another one. And I went on my stash because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have any more of those pink boots because they're from Walmart 2 years ago. And I do have a few more, so I can reproduce her. Or at least make one for myself. She's so cute. And I made her in my colors, thinking I was going to keep her for myself. And I guess those are Jenna's colors, too. I love it. I love it, Jenna. Maureen, there's my little twin. My twin sisters from different misters. All right. This looks cute. So it's flat on top, flat on the bottom, like a mug would be. And I'm going to take my ball tool. Head to work. Susan, quit your job. All right. I will see you soon, my love. We need to do a duo again sometime soon, like a spring Easter one, Susan. Let me know when your schedule has a little time and we'll plan a duo. Susan and I did a duo together a few months back and it was so fun. All right, I'm taking the ball tool around the center and creating like a little well, Just a little, I'm just pushing the clay down onto that part we scraped flat. Just creating a little well. So it has the illusion of, you know, the mug lid. And then we're gonna put some brown clay in the center to make it look like the hot cocoa. You guys understand what I'm saying? Do, yes. Yep. Susan and I's style is so much alike. We love the Candyland and we love the pinks and aquas and lime greens. We did a gingy project together when we were duoed together. Using my finger, I'm kind of putting it on the outside while I'm using my ball tool to create a little well on the inside, because I don't want it to deform or, you know, change the clay on the outside of our little cup. Okay. I'll hold it up to the camera when I get to a good spot so you guys can see. I almost feel like I want to cut some of that clay out of the center of this. I'm going to pick some of it out to reduce the bulk. So our hot cocoa situation will sit down in there. Just a little bit of it, guys, just a little bit. I'm mingling it. If this is making you crazy, look away. Trust the process. It was like yesterday. How many of you watched me making Daphne yesterday? Yeah, we all miss Susan. She's so sweet. How many of you watched me making Daphne yesterday? You really had to lean in hard to trust the process, you guys, because for 3/4 of the video, Daphne only had a head and feet. All right. So, do you see how I created a little bit of a well down in there with a lip, like a mug would have, okay? All right, so now we're going to roll out some brown to create our little hot cocoa. We could set down in our mug. It's a little bitty one. It's a little tiny girl, a little bitty one. Jenna was watching, of course. Of course she was. You guys, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, about a crafting retreat, since Fake Bakers is not going to happen this year. And then we talked about a cruise this morning on Debbie's live. Surely there has to be someone in our crafting community that is either an event planner or a travel agent or has contacts in that arena. Oh, Jenna, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love when that happens. I do the same when I watch someone and I know immediately from the start, I know how quickly things sell. I'll reach out right away, like, oh my gosh, I need her in my life. Because the cute things get snapped up so quick, you guys. She's back there. I babysat her all evening. Last night, I was able, I don't know if you could see, to attach the candy cane to her arms. And then I propped it up on the bottom with a glue bottle to make sure the arms dried in place with the candy cane, like where I wanted them. We're gonna put her on a base today, snowflake base and all the things. All right, let's roll a little bit of this out. This, you guys, I think this is old coffee brown from Glitz and Glue that I've had forever in a day. And I don't know if you could see the texturing. It's old. But it's okay because I don't need this smooth. We're doing hot cocoa. And I don't mind the texturing. We're going to cover a lot of it anyways. But if I was doing this like on a character, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. You guys know, over time, clay's properties change. All right, so there's our little circle. Yep. I'm gonna set it right in there. And then I'm gonna finger press it down around where we created that brim on the cup to make it look like it's a cup with a brim and you've got your hot cocoa in there, okay? And I'm going all the way around, finger pressing it to make sure that white clay adheres to the chocolate brown clay. Pushing it down really good because, you know, as it dries, it'll puff up. All right, so it's embedded in there. You guys see? So it looks like the cup and it has the hot cocoa in there. All right, so I wanted to do a couple of little drips, I think. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Shannon. Hi. I miss you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Cheryl. I didn't look up. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Diane. Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. All right. I'm going to condition a little bit more of this. I feel like this last little bit of this coffee brown I have has to go to my second tier, my yucky clay that I use to put in filler as stuff, because it's starting to be not good. All right, I want to make a few little drips, so I'm just pulling off a little bit of clay, rolling a ball. This still might be too big because our cup is so tiny. Doing a teardrop, and then I'm gonna flatten it out. That's good. Let's make another one. Rolling a little ball. Make one a little bit smaller. Rolling a little ball, you guys. This is a silly question because I already know the answer. Is it cold where you are? Kathleen, that lives in Hawaii, even yesterday was saying it's cold in Hawaii where she is, which I can hardly imagine. We went to Hawaii one year in January, and during the day it was in the 70s. Y'all, that is not cold. That is not cold. In my opinion, that is not cold. All right, so I want to put the small one on first. Make it look like it's dripping. And then we'll put the little bit larger one next to it. Finger press them down. Okay, got a little hot cocoa dripping out of the mug. All right, I think we're done with the brown. Set it aside. All right, and let's finish off our little mug. So I, this morning, took this cute little snowflake mold. Pretty sure I got this from Annie's Treasures when we were at Fake Bakers Gone Wild. And I just love it. Little snowflake mold. I made this little snowflake. And we are going to sit... Yikes, guys. Let me move my silicone mat because I think I'm done with clay for this minute. You guys know me. I don't want to take a chance of getting glue. Oh, okay, Christine, I was wondering. Oh, okay, perfect. I was wondering. I mentioned that when I started my live. This is paint on it. I don't want to get paint in my clay, so let me get another piece of parchment. See what I mean, you guys? I'm a mess in the morning. If there's anyone in the Wednesday lineup at 1 or 2 that would like to switch times with me. If you're a morning person and you want to switch times with me, let me know. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of super glue. Even though they're both wet clay, I just want to give it a little extra. We're going to attach our mug onto the snowflake to give it a little base. Oh, how cute, you guys. That is so cute. That is so cute. That is so cute. It gives it like a little saucer, a little mug. I love snowflakes too, Maureen. I don't like cold. I don't like winter. But I like to decorate with snowmen and snowflakes and all the snowy things. All right, so we have our mug with our hot cocoa dripping on the little snowflake saucer. Then I grabbed one of these from my stash. These were in those little acrylic ball ornaments at Hobby Lobby. Some of them had peppermint candies and some of them had the little candy canes, and you bring it home and you crack them open and you had like 30 of the little candies on the inside. It was a super duper economical way to get a bunch of basically cabochons. I was so sad when those sold out at Hobby Lobby, when they were all gone. When I went to go back and get more, I could only get the candy canes. The peppermint candies were sold out in my store. All right, so I am going to add some super glue. This is gonna be so cute, you guys. Which side do I want to put it on though? Do I want it on that side? No, I want it on the opposite side of the drip because I don't want them to compete. And I want to balance my project. So if I have the drip on the left, we're gonna put the little candy cane handle on the right. So I added my super glue, and then I'm just going to push it into the clay and say it with me, class. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Ice storm, snowing in Florida, it's crazy. I know it's January, but y'all, we were prepping for snow this weekend. They were saying Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So, look at how cute, you guys. Look at how adorable that is. So you can continue to use candy canes this time of year. You could put two together to make a heart, or you could use one like that for a little handle. So we ran out yesterday after my live. Every Tuesday we go dinner, Taco Tuesday, we go early. And then we did the Snowmageddon thing. Thank you, Shannon. Like everyone else, we ran to Walmart and we bought all of the foods and all of the snacks and all of the things, like every other crazy person in our area. Hashtag Snowmageddon 2026. All right, so because I have red and white on this side, I'm gonna put the straw over on this side. So I'm gonna carefully make a pilot hole. I cut a tiny little piece. Actually, it was for my stash. You guys, I can't. Mornings are so hard for me. Mornings are so hard for me. I'm not a morning person. All right, we're gonna poke it in there. Mornings are so hard. I'm being careful. I don't want to ruin it. Okay. Cute. So cute. So cute. All right. So then I, yesterday with another mold, made a little bite taken out of a little chocolate piece. Italian wedding soup. Michelle, I bought fixins to make soup as well. When it's this cold out, I feel like soup is in order. All right, I'm going to use my ball tool to make a little divot in this chocolate brown clay, the width of my chocolate, because I want to embed it in there. And I told you this chocolate brown clay is almost past its prime. So it needs a little help. All right. And I'll come back with a little bit more super glue. And we're gonna embed it in that divot area to make it look like it's melted in the chocolate. So Michelle, yeah, I bought fixins for homemade chicken soup. And I bought fixins for spaghetti and meatballs. So I figured if it's gonna be yucky and cold and freezing rain and snow, I might as well make a whole bunch of yummy comfort food. Do I want the peppermint flat so it doesn't cover the chocolate? Yeah, I was gonna stand the peppermint up. You know what? I am gonna stand it up because I just thought of another idea. Hold please. So let me, we'll put this like kitty corner over here. I'm doing the same thing. I'm using my ball tool to create a little divot. And then I'm gonna put some super glue on the bottom of this peppermint candy. Stick it in the little divot. You guys, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So cute. All right, so then I'm gonna bring back the white and we're gonna make some teeny weeny marshmallows. Gotta have marshmallows on your hot chocolate, right guys? Got to. They have to be tiny. They have to be tiny. Because this is tiny. Maybe not that tiny, maybe a smidge bigger. I feel like when it gets so cold out that we just crave comfort food. And chicken soup and chicken tortilla soup and cute, right, Jenna? Ravioli, homemade pizza, soup, and chicken wings. Love it, Michelle. So I bought stuff to make homemade chicken soup. I bought the stuff to make spaghetti and meatballs. And then I bought, which we're trying to lose weight, which, you know, I guess the diet will start when we get closer to spring. I bought all of the snacks, guys. I bought Tostitos chips and salsa, a couple different kinds of cookies. My husband likes to have his bourbon and he does salted caramel bourbon with cream soda. So I bought cream soda and then he's like, oh, get me some protein drinks. I'm gonna have them at lunch to lose weight. I'm like, you want me to buy these expensive protein drinks so you can try to skip lunch and have that for lunch to try to lose weight, and then all night long you snack on the chips and salsa and cookies and bourbon with cream soda? Y'all. He's like, just don't question me, just get them. I'm like, okay, alrighty then. All right, I think three little marshmallows. Karen, you're going to the grocery store in a little bit. Beat the madness, right? Kentucky, 8 to 10 inches, holy cow. Yeah, originally for us, like yesterday, they were saying snow. We were all talking about it because me, Jess, Brandy, Teresa, and I'm going to say Jenna too. Jenna's right over the border in South Carolina, but I basically consider her North Carolina. We all were talking about, oh my God, and they're way west, so they could get snow. Like my kids are outside of Raleigh, which is 2.5 hours west of me. And they're brining their roads already, anticipating because it usually starts off with the freezing rain. It's snowing again, Michelle. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, so I'm going to carefully add some super glue onto these little bitty tiny marshmallows, you guys. This is so stinking cute. I can hardly stand it. Cute factor. You guys know I love the little things, all of the little things. I will hold this up in a second. I'm debating whether I should diamond dust the hot cocoa mug or the snowflake. I think I will diamond dust the little bits of the snowflake that stick out. All right, there's our hot cocoa mug, you guys. You too, Holly? Where do you live, Holly? I think the little points of the snowflake that stick out need diamond dust. But there's the top with the chocolate bar submerged into the hot cocoa, the straw, the peppermint candy, and 3 little marshmallows. And the little handle, the candy cane. Over it, right, Michelle? Over it. Y'all, I don't like the cold. Like I said, I had to run out to my front yard right before I started my live because my big metal snowman, he's like 4 feet tall. I have him out in my front yard. I have my whole front porch is winter snowman. I have a sled with my ice skates on it from when I was a teenager, and snowmen, and my wreath with snowmen. I should do a live and show you. He blew over. It was so windy yesterday, he blew over. So I had to go out and pick him up, and I was like, no. No, ma'am, no. It's just cold. It's just cold. It's in the 40s right now. Thank you, Maureen. We like the little things, right? Or at least I do. I love miniature. You guys, when I was in my 20s, I started building one of those huge doll houses. Huge. Like it's probably 3.5, 4 foot tall. I'm just hitting the tips of these snowflakes with, everything's wet, so I'm being careful, with a little bit of tacky glue, clear tacky glue. And we're gonna hit the tips with diamond dust. Just because when I think of snowflakes, I think of sparkle. And I let more of the snowflake peek out of the front and sides than in the back by design. Because once I put this on the charcuterie board, you're really only going to see the front. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. You guys know diamond dust is my bestie. My bestie. All right, look at this cute little spoon. I got it at a paper crafting show. It's for glitter, for paper crafting, but now I use it in my fake bake. Oh, cute, you guys. So cute. Oh my gosh. So cute. I'm in love with this. Do you guys love this? I'm being so careful. Okay. Perfect. That was perfect, you guys. Look, now it's sparkly. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. All right, so that's our little mug. We're going to set her aside. Get the diamond dust back out of the way. I'm always so careful with that. I pulled this little candy, thinking I was going to add it to my hot cocoa mug, but I think it's good. I think I don't need to. Thank you, Jenna. Hi, Lulu. You got a dollhouse at a yard sale and converted it into a haunted mansion. That's so fun, Karen. Yeah, so I started building the dollhouse. I got the outside of it like probably 85% done. I wallpapered and floored the inside. All that's left is to put the roof on. It's a pink Victorian with a turret, and there it sits. When we moved, the movers boxed it up, It's boxed up on a top shelf in our garage, and someday I'm gonna give it to my granddaughter, and I'm gonna have to finish it, guys. So when I get to that point, I may be coming on live for like a year straight, working on it, my dollhouse, finishing it. I gotta put the windows in it and the roof tiles or whatever, the Victorian little fish scale tiles. I think I have a tiny little bit of siding left to put on. All right, now I'm tying a bow on the top of this little wood charcuterie board. My neighbor just texted me something. Just saw it flash across my phone. Tire bow. I don't think I left enough tail on that one side. So yeah, and it's so funny because 3 houses ago, we built a reproduction pink Victorian house, and that house on the outside almost looked like my dollhouse. It was like uncanny how much they resembled each other. We found the plan that we liked, and we brought it to the builder, and he built it, and it looked almost identical to my dollhouse. It was a pretty blush, one shade lighter than this on the outside. It was so pretty. With deep wine burgundy on the turret and on the wraparound porch decking. It was so pretty. All right, so tying the ribbon onto the end of our wooden charcuterie board. Maureen, I swear, every time we talk, we have more and more and more and more things in common. I think because we're of the same age group. We're of the same age group. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. And you guys, is Michelle still here on her live today? I had mentioned I got 3 of the, I want to make sure I say it right, 3 of the 3-inch double stack macarons, $8 a piece. And like I said, they're the perfect size to hold my tools. So I have scissors and pliers in this one. Careful so I don't knock them all over. I have all my fake baking tools in this one. And then I have all of my paint brushes in this one. And they're the perfect size. And I love them so much. All right, so that's cute. I might cut these tails just a smidge more. Just a smidge more. They might be a little too floppy. That's better. Okay. So that. All right, now we're gonna start building our charcuterie board. I pulled out this little snowman cabochon. I thought, right, Jenna? I love them so much. I love them so much. And I love Michelle. I talk about her as much as I can. I think maybe. Let's see. Let's do our charcuterie board first. All right, look at this, guys. I pulled this from my stash. It's just a little tiny, I think it's glass. I bought a little pack of them, I don't even remember when, a long time ago from the Dollar Tree. It came in maybe a 6-pack, just a tiny little glass jar. All right, so I'm taking the top off. I'm bringing over my Candyland Christmas sprinkle mix from my shop. You gotta have sprinkles on your hot cocoa, guys. But I'm gonna be selective because this sprinkle mix has these large aqua and turquoise pearls in there. I don't want that. I just want the sprinkles. So I'm gonna fill the little jar, and we're gonna put next to our hot cocoa, we're gonna have our little jar of sprinkles to sprinkle on. There's some random other stuff in this mix. I'm being careful not to let it get in there. How cute, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I will hold it up in a second. I don't want the pearls. Oh, so cute. Look, a little sprinkle jar. If I hold it too close, it gets blurry. I'm sorry, guys. Look how stinking adorable. All right, so we have that. And you could put the top on, or you could leave the top off. So cute. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is yesterday, for time's sake, you guys have seen me do this a million times. I have a little graham cracker silicone mold. I took some graham cracker clay and I made a graham cracker in the silicone mold, and then I cut it in half because it's a double one, and then the single one I cut in half again because I wanted teeny tiny little graham crackers, because this is a tiny little hot cocoa charcuterie board. We're gonna take some of our white again and make a little marshmallow to go in the middle of our little graham cracker. This might be too much clay. Let's see. I don't want it to overwhelm. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. All right, so I'm just making an oblong and then flattening it out to make it look like a marshmallow. Okay, guys? We'll bring our graham cracker cookie back over again. And because it is wet clay going on dry, we'll add just a smidge of super glue. Stick it down. And then I'm gonna be brave. You guys know I do not like using puffy paint on camera because I know you've seen disasters happen. We've all seen the disasters happen, but I'm gonna be brave. I'm starting with it on a little piece of scrap first so I don't get a splurt. And I'm just gonna go around and make a little bit of melted chocolate. I guess I get really quiet when I use puffy paint on camera. Okay. I felt relatively confident that I could do that. Yo, I think my comments have stopped. Oh, they're back. Thank you, Michelle. It's teeny weeny. All right, and then I'm just going to kind of spread it over the top a little, just so it's not so bumpily along the sides. Even it out just a little. Make this drip come down a little bit further. I'm just basically using the toothpick to kind of straighten out my drips a little. I'm carefully dragging them down a little bit further. And this is very brave for me, guys, to use puffy paint on camera. Because you know it could be a disaster. It could be a complete puffy paint disaster. it spurts out. Don't make a huge mess. Okay, that looks good. Then we're gonna come back in, and I don't even really have anywhere where I could put glue because the whole top is puffy paint. So I'm hoping once I stick this on and the puffy paint dries, it'll just dry into the graham cracker cookie. I'm just gonna go for it, guys. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Oh my God, so cute. So cute. Teeny weeny. Teeny weeny weeny weeny. Teeny weeny. All right, let me set that aside for the minute. What do I want to put on the top? I want to put something on the top. I think I want to, since we already have the peppermint candies, and I could either do a heart or I could pull one of Michelle's wrapped candies. That would be cute. Let me see. I have them right here. The pink and white and red ones. I could do a wrapped candy on top. It's kind of large for our, it kind of is big for our little s'more. Let's see, let's do one of these hearts. I have 3 different sizes. These are the plunger cutters from Hobby Lobby in the baking section, guys. Put a little oil just for the heck of it. Pop it out. I could put a couple little, they almost look like, they would almost look like conversation hearts. That's cute, guys, and the sizing is cute. I think it's perfect. We might make some more of these. I don't know. Once we start adding the candies to our board, we'll see. But I think this is going to be cute. And I feel like one is good. I feel like if we did more than one, it would overwhelm the little tiny s'more. So I'm going to put it on its side. And then you have tiny little s'more with little heart on the top. All right, and I'm being super careful with that because that puffy paint, you guys, the puffy paint. All right, we're done with these clays. I think I might do some more marshmallows. We will see. All right, so our anchor piece is our hot cocoa mug. So I feel like the hot cocoa mug, because the bow is over here, I feel like our hot cocoa mug should go over here. You guys, this is so stinking cute. I can hardly even stand it. All right, I'm gonna use 2 glues. You guys can always tell when I'm feeling like one of my projects, I get super animated. Do you guys get like that? I get so like, oh, so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. But then again, I kind of do that with everything that I make, so. All right, and I'm setting it as far back as it'll go. And I'm going to hold it, hold it, hold it. Thank you, Robin. Hold it, hold it, hold it. To let that super glue do its thing, but I'm trying to be careful because it's wet clay and I don't want to put any fingerprints in it. Okay. So cute, right guys? So cute. All right, and then our next largest thing would be the s'more. So I feel like this needs to come over on this side. Okay. KKK. KKK, you guys following me? We're doing it. A little bit of super glue, and for quick stick, a little bit of hot glue, and we're gonna set it right there. And glue strings, say it with me, class, carefully. I'm gonna hold it from the bottom because I don't wanna depress that all the time, Maureen, right? Hold it, hold it, hold it. So cute. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even, I tell you, I always am tickled when a project I make, that I have in my head and I make, turns out. All right. I'm putting the taller things to the back. So the next thing would be our little jar of sprinkles. And I'm gonna put the top on while I'm tipping it upside down and adding the glue, just because we don't want our sprinkles to go all over. Again, 2 glues. How cute is this idea, you guys? Sprinkles in the mini jar. If you want to duplicate this, I'm pretty sure you still could get them, hold it, hold it, hold it, from the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure the last time I was there, I saw them, okay? All right, and then this is what else I grabbed from my stash last night, so we'll see what fits. I had some of these already dry from a twist I was making for something, and this was little leftover on the twist, and I tell you all the time, nothing ever goes to waste. So I just cut them into 2 tiny little peppermint puffs. I pulled a few more of the peppermint candies out of the ornaments from Hobby Lobby. I pulled one of my pink, red, and white ribbon candies from Michelle, and I made 3 more little chocolate bars. So we're gonna see what we can fit on here. The ribbon candy might look cute there. I'm just eyeballing things before I start gluing, guys, because once you glue it down, you're kind of committed and stuck. So I'm gonna dry fit everything first. And then we will glue stuff down. This is so stinking cute. Cute. If anyone is interested in, you'd like for me to make one of these for you, please send me a private message. I'm pretty sure I have more of the boards. Okay, I think I got my placement. So let me start gluing things down, guys. And then when they're glued down, I'll hold it up so you guys can see. I could put a peppermint candy there. I think I like the peppermint candy better than the snowman, because the snowman is just random. All right, we're gonna add the peppermint candy on top of the ribbon where the little knot is. Okay, guys? We're doing it. Let's go. Dropping kids to school. Leanne, right? And Christine can't come on in her usual spot after me, so I'm gonna keep going, and we're gonna finish Daphne from yesterday. The snow lady with no body. We're gonna finish her. She's sold, but I have a few, I checked my stash and I have a few more of those boots in my stash. So if anyone is interested in Daphne, reach out to me. I'd be happy to make you one. I have a few custom orders I need to work on, guys. So tomorrow for live sale Crafting Down South Craft Day, that's what I'm going to be working on. All right, ribbon candy, and hold it, hold it, hold it. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. This was a fun one. You guys, every once in a while, I like to do quick and easy, fun little things, and this definitely is a quick and easy, fun little thing that you could get done, look, in an hour, in 1 hour. Well, I did some prep ahead of time, but it was just the mold things that had to be molded and dried. So Leanne, what a cute idea to flip your little village and do the opposite things on the opposite side. Like on the front, have your winter, and on the back, have like spring and Easter or some, or even just not even seasons, but like you said, it would be cute to do a Christmas village. But like, if you don't have room for, if you have ideas for 10 different shops, but you don't necessarily have room to put a village with 10 shops, you can do one shop on one side and a different shop on the other side, and then flip them throughout the year, like change them up, you know what I mean? But totally, I want to see you do a Christmas one because I love Christmas. All right, guys. Gluing the first little peppermint candy down. Hold it. It did turn out so cute. All right. Who's crafting along with me on this cold wintry day? Who's just staying in and staying warm? This one, because part of it is going to be touching the wood board. I'm putting the 2 glues. And hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, guys. All we have left is our little Hershey chocolate bars. So, come out and take or our chocolate bars. They could be any brand. That's just what my mold was. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Nice. See, Michelle? Me too. Me too. That's what I'm going to be working on tomorrow because I have a few custom orders that came in. 3 different things that I need to get busy on. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Name them. Ah, Leanne, stop it. How stinking cute. I love that idea. I love that idea so stinking much. Yes, partially yours by Wendy. Shop, Paper Sweeties. Shop, Beyond Bakes. Shop, Designs by T-Rex. Shop, Sugarworks Fakery. That could be your bakery one. Oh my gosh, so cute. You guys, oh, I can't even stand the cuteness. I'll show you it once with the top on the sprinkles, and then I'll show you it once without the top. Oh my God. You guys, I am 100% completely smitten with this. I love it so much. If you love it, send me a private message. I would be happy to make you one. Let me know what colors you want. If you want it exactly like this, let me know. Right, Leanne? So stinking cute. And just do them double-sided to save space. There's a glue string. And when you display it, if you want, for shipping purposes, I would have to leave that top on so the sprinkles don't go all over. But when you display it, you could take the top off of your sprinkle jar if you wanted to. It's cute, right, Jenna? I love the little mug on the snowflake saucer and all of the little candies and marshmallows. Thank you, Shannon. The little tiny baby s'more, the peppermint twist candies and the chocolate. And how cute is that? I feel like the little jar with the sprinkles is just the perfect little touch. And then you could put your top on. I'm being careful because of the puffy paint, you guys. It's going to take, you know, puffy paint, it takes a good 12 hours for it to set and dry. So stinking adorable. I love it. I wish Debbie was still here so I could show her. I think she left and she had to get back to the office. All right, let me move this stuff out of the way. We'll bring Daphne over and we'll work on her. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy when a plan comes together, guys. I'm so happy when a plan comes together. And I really love how she turned out. And look, it was even, well, I went live a little bit early, but I didn't get started right away. So it only took like an hour. And like I said, I prepped some stuff. I had to paint my board before my live and cut the styrofoam before I went live. And I made some of the things in the molds, the chocolates and the snowflake, the things that were in molds. Oh, and the graham cracker cookie. So cute. Oh, Debbie's still here. Did you see it, Debbie? Did you see how my time for hot cocoa came out? So stinking cute. I love how it turned out. I love it so much. And it's in my colors. So, of course, I'm going to have to keep one for me. Because, you know, guys, you know. One for me, one for the community. One for me. One. It's like when you go shopping. You see things you like when you go Christmas shopping. You're like, oh, you're supposed to be shopping for people on your list. It's Daphne time. Yes. And you end up buying yourself things. All of the things, guys. All right, here's Daphne. She sat back there. She was a good girl last night. She behaved. And she did her drawing. When we came back from dinner, I did add the candy cane like I said I was gonna. And then I propped her up overnight with the glue bottle so those arms would dry where I wanted them to dry. Her little mittens are so cute. I did add the snowflake and the holly leaves and berries to her hat. This pinch and pull technique made a cute little brim and hid the raw edges of the little fabric hat. We wanted her hat to be squishy off to the side like that. And she is just a head and boots. She has no body, but by adding the scarf, it gives the illusion of her having a body. Okay, I did say I was going to add a little bit of diamond dust here and there to her cute little head. She stands good on, oh, her little hat goes, I'm sorry, the seam was showing. Her little hat goes like this, so the seam doesn't show. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her so much. Okay, so cute. Michelle, I said that yesterday. She was giving me Michelle vibes. Because I feel like she looks a little bit like the characters you make. Because you make a lot of characters with the big heads and the big eyes. I feel like that's your trademark design style. So she was giving me Michelle vibes a little. Oh, Maureen, I love you. Thank you. Hi, Christine. Are you still out or are you able to come on? Because I don't want to be on your time if you're able to come on. I love her little mittens. I'll hold her up close. Look at her little mittens. Holding her candy cane. Her little face. I mean, she's adorable. I love her too, Jenna. I almost wasn't going to sell her. If I didn't have more of these boots, I wasn't going to sell her. I was going to keep her. But when you inquired and I went to check my stash, I do have a couple more pairs of the boots. The boots are super snowy, right, Deb? Yeah. She just has a cute little face. I feel like when you do the oversized facial features on your characters, guys, it gives them such a sweet little presence. All right, I'm going to add some clear tacky glue here and there because Daphne needs to sparkle. I'm not going to cover it 100%. I'm going to be very careful on her face. I'm going to hit some spots. And like I said, I do this a lot when I do my snowman because I just feel like winter and snow, you have to do the glitter, guys. You have to do the glitter. I want to like ball her head up on top of her head because I don't want to get glue on it. Seeing that this is sold, I'm being extra careful. And the guys just showed up at the construction site next to my house. They have all the forms in to pour the concrete for the driveway, but I think it's actually like too cold to pour concrete. So yesterday they were there putting the garage doors on the garage. I'm so excited because when they start doing those things, guys, that means they're at the tail end. And they will be wrapping that up soon. I'm tired of the noise and I'm tired of the mess. You lucked out, right? If I didn't have more of those little pink boots, she was gonna live at my house. I have to make one for me though, because I am completely smitten with her. She's so cute. All right, and then I'm being careful because I'm all the way back around to her face, the front of her face again. So I wanted to add just a little bit here and there, but I don't want it completely covered. Like I said, I typically do add glitter. Well, I typically do add glitter to all my projects, but when I do snow people, I typically do add glitter to make it snowy. And we're gonna put a little bit on her nose too. She's gonna have a little bit of sparkle on her cute little nose. Okay, that's probably good. Being very careful on the front. I don't want to mess up her cheekers. If I messed anything up, this would be mine and I would make another one for Jenna. Sorry, guys. Every time I open and close that drawer on camera, I tell myself, oh, I'm going to go get some oil or some soap or something and oil that so it won't be so loud on camera. And then I finish my live and it goes completely out of my head. I'm just going to keep going, adding the glitter. And then I will shake it off when I get all the way around. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is making her look so sparkly and so snowy. So cute. Daphne is so cute. Oh, her nose with the glitter, you guys. I can't even. And I typically go around a couple of times because you might miss some areas of glue the first time you go around. Like I see a little area right here where I must have missed. Right where the bottom of her face here meets her scarf. Okay. So cute. All right, let me shake her off and then I'll hold her up so you guys can see. Shake her off. Get a little toothpick. I'm being super careful with her because, I mean, she's dry enough to hold, but she's not 100% dry. Jenna, she's gonna need about a week, especially the snowflake base that I created, because it's 3 layers. Oh my gosh, she looks so frosty. I'm patting her gently. Being careful with her. Oh my gosh, I can't. You guys. The camera probably doesn't, oh, I see, it's picking it up. Look how frosty she is. Oh my goodness. Slouchy hat. I love her so much. Yes, she sounds like she has some fun plans with her daughter, Christine. Yay for you. Look at how sparkly. You know what, guys? We're doing it. We're doing it. I want to hit her arms too with a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. I'm not doing them, I'm not filling them completely in, but if her face has the sparkle, her arms should have a little sparkle too, I feel. So I'm making an executive decision, Jenna. I hope that's okay. All of the sparkle. All of the sparkle, right? I have to make one for myself. You have to be careful with this stuff, guys. This stuff is dangerous. It's real crushed glass, so you have to be careful. I'm always super careful with it because of Bailey. I don't want her to get any on her paws and accidentally lick her paws and ingest any of it. Is Leanne still on here? I feel like Leanne would love this. All right. Carefully tap her. Oh my gosh, I love it, love it, love it with the diamond dust, you guys. Hold on, because I have it on my hands. I want to get it off my hands so I don't cut my fingers. Accidentally. Because this stuff is sharp. It is sharp. It'll dry on there. I'll make a nice crust and dry on there. So you won't have any concerns handling it once you receive it, Jenna. But it's just when you're applying it. Okay. She's good now. She's good. All right, I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna stop tapping her. Oh, there's a little something here, something silver. It's probably a little piece of crushed rock. They accidentally got in my diamond dust. I don't know how that happened. Super cute. Okay, she's so sparkly and so fun. Hopefully the camera picks it up. Daphne, the sparkly snow lady. And see how her arms sparkle too now? If her head had the sparkle, her arms should have it too. She should have it on her whole body, right? All right, let's set her off to the side. Carefully. She's so stinking cute. I love her, love her, love her, love her, love her to pieces. She's pretty, right, Christina? How are you today? Welcome in. Are you staying warm? All right, let's get all of this yumminess back in the hot tub with its friends so we don't have a diamond dust catastrophe. That would not be good. All right, I buy this stuff by the case, you guys. I buy this stuff by the case. All right. Oh, I'm gonna keep this. Actually, no, I'm gonna get my tray. We don't need the super glue right now. I'm gonna get my sprinkling tray. All right, I got a little bit of it on my desk, and I'm gonna carefully get that off to protect little Bailey's feet. She's not in here with me right now, but I'm always very a protective puppy mama. I don't want her to get diamond dust in her feet. Okay. My sprinkling tray. This is Frostine over here. She's cute too. All right, and then like I said, when I was finishing Daphne yesterday on the live, I came up with the idea to put her on a snowflake spam call. Stay warm. Yes, I buy it by the case from Michael's, and you get a better price. And I used to teach classes at Michael's, so I'm not sure if only teachers have access to the maker's site, but you get better prices. I'm not sure if it's just teachers that have access to the lower prices, or I think it's the bulk buy program, I'm not sure if regular people have access to that too, or if it's just people that teach classes. I'm not sure, but you can check it out. All right. Oh my goodness, the craft room is crazy. All right, so here I made the snowflake macaron. It's still tacky, but it's gonna be dry enough. Thank you, Morticia. Thank you. Welcome. I didn't see you come in. Oh, okay, then it's everyone. Good. Jenna says she's bought it too. Yeah, I buy like a case that has 8 jars, and I think you get $1 or $2 off of each jar. I go through so much of it, so I buy it in bulk. So I made the snowflake macaron cookie, a layer of blue, a layer of white, a layer of blue, and we're gonna put the Candyland foam beads in the center. And then we're gonna add Daphne onto the snowflake base. So I'm gonna come back in with my smallest glue brush and some clear tacky glue. And I'm gonna go all along where you have the white cream center of the macaron cookie. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how best. I think if I apply a thin bead of it and then thin it out with my brush, that might be the easiest. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Some of you, I know the answer to this already, like Michelle, and those that live in the north. My question was going to be, are they predicting, because it sounds like everyone, even Debbie was saying down in Texas, they're predicting cold and some inclement weather this weekend. Like I said, yesterday they were predicting snow for us, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And now overnight, the cold front shifted north a little. And now they're saying we're gonna be freezing rain. Typically that's what we get. Like I say all the time, oh, we don't get snow. We do get cold in January, but if we do get precipitation, we'll get like freezing rain or sleet, which I would rather have snow, because freezing rain and sleet does a lot of damage. It brings the trees down, which brings the power lines down. Luckily, we have a generator. We never had one in any of our other houses, but when we moved to the beach, because of the hurricanes, we 100% had the builder put a whole house generator on. So if the power does get knocked out, the electricity, we will still have power. And it's the whole house, so it runs our heat, our air conditioner, all of our electric, our... You're hoping for snow, Jenna? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. All right. I think I'm just going around one more time to make sure I have glue on all the white, going all the way around, because we're going to put it in our tray, and we're going to get those crazy micro foam beads out, guys, and you know they have a mind of their own. They have a mind of their own. But I did a cute little I can go and grab it. Let me finish this and I'll go and grab it. I did a cute little macaron snowflake last year in pink with all snowy things on top of it. So this is not the first time I've done a snowflake macaron cookie. I do enjoy making them. These are those tiny little itty bitty, not the ones I carry in my shop. The ones I carry in my shop are this size, okay? And I have all different colors and the Candyland. These are a little bit easier to work with. They don't get the static, but these tiny micro ones, and I get these from Walmart, they have a mind of their own. So what works best for me is to kind of do them in this tray, and I want to put my snowflake on top of, even on top of a piece of parchment. How am I going to get this up now without getting glue all over my fingers? There we go. All right, put a piece of parchment down. Okay. And sorry guys, that drawer. Thought I had a scoop in here, but I can't find it. It's buried. So I'm just gonna start just layering them in wherever they come in contact with the glue. They will stick, and then I'll have to go around with my fingers and kind of help them along like that. Wherever the little beads come in contact with the tacky glue, they will stick. Jenna, this is so cute. I need one. Yeah, you see I have a dryer sheet right in the bag. I do the dryer sheet trick too, but they still have a mind of their own. They want to do what they want to do. All right, guys, I'm just going to pour some out, because I want to be able to go around liberally with the beads. I know. Way more than what we need, but trust the process. I want to push them up to wherever I have some of that tacky glue. I want all of the center of the macaron cookie completely covered with the Candyland foam beads. Just because it's stinking cute. It's stinking cute. It's so messy, but so fun. It gives it such a yummy Candyland effect, right, Morticia? Your final result is so adorable. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in all the way around and apply a little bit more pressure, finger pressing them in. My clay is still a little wet, guys, so you see I'm being gentle. I'm being gentle. Jenna, this is gonna take at least a week to sit and dry, just because, not so much the snowman, because we covered the head and did the arms. and I feel like they would be dry enough in like maybe 2 or 3 more days, but this snowflake I know is gonna take, because it's so thick. It's gonna take, so please be patient. Daphne will be worth the wait. And I didn't forget, you asked me to sign the bottom, so hopefully I won't forget. I will flip her over and I will sign it. That's very sweet. You made me feel like a superstar. You made me feel so special. I'm like, really? Little old me? She likes my Daphne and she wants me to sign it? So sweet. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. We're going to pick our snowflake up. Easier said than done. And we're gonna lightly tap it. Any that didn't stick to the glue, we'll pull away. And how adorable is that, Jenna? Do you love it? I hope you love it. Because I know I verbalized it on my live yesterday, but sometimes it's hard to imagine what it's gonna look like. I said this is how I was gonna finish her off. Okay, I'm looking all the way around. It looks like all of the glue is covered with the Candyland foam beads. Super adorable. Just double checking. Oh, you love it. Thank goodness. You guys, I get so nervous. Even though I started this and it wasn't sold when I started it, by the end, I kind of had an idea that it was going to get sold. And I get so nervous when I do like custom orders for people. I just hold my breath and pray that when they receive it, they love it and they're happy with it. Because sometimes it's hard on camera to get what it looks like and to get a good idea of the colors and all the things, guys, all the things. Okay, I went all the way around and it looks like it's all covered nice, that center with the foam beads. All right, so I'm gonna bring my parchment over and set the snowflake down. I'm gonna put this off to the side and just pray Bailey doesn't come in. I'll mess with it later off camera, getting all those beads back in the bag. Ooh, let me get this toothpick with the puffy paint out of the way. All right, we'll bring this back over. I'm gonna look to see what is a good for my front and the back. We'll grab some toothpicks. Or do I wanna let this dry a little bit more? I think before I attach her, I wanna let this dry a little bit more because I'm afraid, she's not super heavy, but she's heavy enough. And I'm afraid with this still being a little wet, that if I attached her, it would sink down. You know what I mean? And I don't want her to do that. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let that snowflake dry some more. Yes, Jenna. Yep, that sounds like a good plan. I love it when the snowflake cutter, Kathy. So this is how she's gonna look, guys. Daphne, cute little pink snow lady, head with boots, no body, but she looks like she does have a body. All of the sparkle and shine sitting on her snowflake macaron cookie, and I'm gonna remove her because I don't want her to sink down in that. Kathy, that snowflake cutter is at its longest point to point. It looks like 5.5 inches. I don't even remember where I got it. It's very old. I'm trying to think metal. So it wasn't 3D printed. I've had it for years. I don't even remember because I got it so long ago. I couldn't tell you. It might be Walmart, it might be Target. Do you guys want me to run and grab that other little snowflake I did last year and show it to you quick before I let you go? So cute, all put together, right, Christine? I can put her on there again really quick just so you can see. But I'm not gonna attach her. I'm gonna put toothpicks in and put them through her feet and then glue her on. So she'll be on with toothpicks and glue. But I'm gonna give that snowflake a few more days of dry time before I attach her. She's so cute, I love her. I need to make one for me. This one's been adopted by Jenna. We added the diamond dust to her face and her arms today. I made her live yesterday, start to finish. So if anyone loves her and you want to make one of her, I'm pretty sure you still can get boots similar to this. Not in pink, but in the winter colors, maybe the red plaids or the canvas burlap kind of colors at Dollar Tree, maybe. I'm not 100% on that, but I know I did see boots like this at Dollar Tree with their snowmen and their winter stuff. I don't know if they've taken it all out and they just have Valentine's. But yeah, this is Daphne on her snowflake macaron cookie. She is sold. I'd be happy to make you one. I do have a few more of these sets of boots, as well as the hot cocoa charcuterie board. If you're interested, send me a private message. I'd be happy to make you one of those. All right, do you want me to go and grab that other little snowflake project I made last year? It's over sitting on a table in my family room, and I can show it to you since, I mean, no one's on until 1. Hi, AAA. All right, let me run and get it. Then I can bring Piney over and show you how Piney came out. I'm going to move her back over here so I don't knock into her, guys. And let her continue to sit back here and dry. Protected. Look at how cute she looks with Frostine. It's like her little baby. It's like her little baby. You guys can tell the colors I like to create with. The pinks and the aquas. How stinking cute. I definitely need to make one for me, Jenna. Let me grab that other one to show you and then I'll let you guys go. Hush. Oh my goodness. Bailey. I'm walking fast, so she's like, what's going on? What's going on, Mommy? This is one I made last year, guys, and I had, I made a couple of them because a few people that follow me saw it and loved it and ordered some. So there's that same, I'm trying to figure out where I can hold it and tip it. There's that same snowflake that I cut out in pink and made the macaron cookie and put the micro Candyland foam beads in the center. And then this is a wood candlestick that I painted with blue and white and pink, did stripes and polka dots. Then on top of that, I did a smaller snowflake macaron cookie. And then see how I said I love to put the diamond dust on my snowman heads? You see how I did that last year? And I put it all the way around her head. She's so sparkly. Then I made her little hat out of foam sheets and rhinestones and sparkly berries. And then I just loaded the top of the macaron cookie with all of the things, guys. Ice cream cone and macaron cookies and candies and popcorn and a snowflake cake pop and glittery ornaments and candies and tons and tons and tons of glitter, sparkle. Oh my gosh. I forgot how cute she was. She's sitting out in my, that's some Unicorn Candy Fizz Sweet Glitter right there. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her so much. I love snowmen. I love snowmen so much. Okay. There's still 30 minutes until the next person is up. I will be live again at 2 p.m. for a live sale, guys. I'll be having a few handmade things, probably including what I made today and maybe Daphne as well. That one is sold, but I can make another one for sure. So I will have maybe take some orders. Hey, Andrea, welcome. This is what I made today for our hot cocoa season theme challenge. I made a mini hot cocoa charcuterie board. Super cute. Little mini jar of sprinkles, a little mini hot cocoa mug. So cute. Love it so much. And this I made last year. I'm just showing it. And this I made yesterday, and we kind of just worked on finishing it today. This one is sold, but I can make another. Look, guys, there's my colors. I mean, I did this one last year and this one this year, and you could tell the colors I love to design with. She's gonna sit on her snowflake macaron cookie. This is Daphne. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. She has been adopted, but I have a few more of these pink boots. One, I'm gonna make one for me and keep it. AAA, thank you so much. Love you to pieces, thank you. I see a question. Did you make the bunny behind you in the drink? Yeah, I can bring it, Kathy. It's gonna be available on my live sale today. If you want it, let me know. Yes. These are available. I was going to put them in my live sale at 2 today unless you want it. It's like a lime margarita drink. And then the pretty double bows. And all of the things. Some of my Happy Easter custom sprinkle mix. And then an ice cream scoop and drip with the bunny ears and a lollipop and straws and candies and the big nose and these little twisty chenille stems for the whiskers. And it was 30, and in my live sale, I was gonna sell it for 25 today for the live sale. I have one available. But if you want it, Kathy, it could be yours. It could be yours. Cute. And then I have one of these available. The little hot mason jars. And this one was 30. It originally was 50, but I think I put it 30 for live sale. It's a mason jar with the drip. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Same. Our design styles are a lot alike. We like all the cute things, right? The tinsel and the Candyland foam beads and the diamond dust and all the things, guys. Excuse me. Candies and gummy bears and carrots and bunnies and little Easter eggs and a glittered cake pop and a glittered Easter egg and a diamond dust jelly bean and a macaron peep and the cute little, I made the bunny ears using some of the chunky yarn. You bought glasses on a smaller size. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Thank you. I like cute stuff, right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? And this is going to be available in my live sale today too, guys. The love cake. The love cake. So if anyone's interested in this, and I only have one available, let me know. The love cake. And I'll spin it. It's sparkly with rhinestones, diamond dust, pina colada sweet glitter, all of the things. And it's decorated all the way around. I haven't adhered it to the stand yet. It has a substantial stand. It's not one of the tiny ones from Hobby Lobby. It's a big ceramic, like a candle stand. So if you're interested in this one, send me a private message. All of these are going to go up on the auction block this afternoon at 2. Oh, and I have this too that will be available. This was $5 and I put it to $2. Cute little pink foil tin with grass and a little Easter egg with rhinestones and sweet glitter. $2. All right, guys, I will let you go. I'm going to regroup, put my crafty stuff away, pull the stuff out for my live sale at 2. Thank you so much for hanging with me extra long today. Thank you to Debbie for creating this fun Bright Ideas Crafters and Marketplace Wednesday lineup group. It's always so much to create for. And again, thank you to everyone who follows me. Double check, because you know Facebook has been doing wonky things and having us unfollow each other. So double check, make sure you're following. I appreciate it very much. And thank you to everyone who sprinkled me out. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. If you have time, come back at 2 and see what I have up during my live sale. And I'll be live again tomorrow at 3 p.m. for live crafting. So until next time, guys, be sweet. Love you all. Thank you so much. Bye.